Good morning, Fit Together. So happy to see you this morning. It's a lovely day. I've got Facebook Live going and YouTube Live going. Looks like everything's going well here. I already have 3 people on YouTube. Excellent. I know Jan's one of them, maybe Bob. Not sure who the other one is. You can type in comments if you'd like. Let me know who's here. Same goes for Facebook. Go ahead and type on there so I know who's here. And get your stuff all ready. We'll get started with our class in just a moment. We make sure you can see me in both videos. Pardon our mess. We've got a coffee table full of books because Karina is a very avid reader this summer, which we love, but there's books everywhere right now. Most of it's covered. Those of you on Facebook, I don't think can see it, but those on YouTube, you can see a bigger picture here. All right, we got a few people on here. All right, hopefully you can see, if you're on YouTube, you can watch it on your laptop, but if you hit the subscribe to my channel, you can watch it on your, if you have a smart TV, you can also watch it on there, which makes it nice and big, and you can see me a lot easier. So that's the nice option with that. If you're on Facebook, usually you're just watching from your phone or your laptop or tablet, which is still fine. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's start with our warm-up. You guys are used to this. I'm actually going to tilt the camera just a little bit here. All right. You can always do the warm-up exercises sitting as well, if that works better for you. But today I'm going to be standing. Always, always good posture, so shoulders are back and down. We start with those head turns, looking side to side, making sure your knees aren't locked as you're standing here, and making sure those shoulders are not rounded forward. Going at your own pace, get a good stretch and the blood flowing. And looking straight ahead, let's tilt the ear towards the shoulder. These good range of motion exercises going today. Welcome, I'm so glad you're all here. It's a beautiful day outside, so after class, if you haven't already, go for a nice little walk. And looking straight ahead. Let's drop the chin down and lift it towards the ceiling. Keeping those shoulders back and in place. Don't let them round forward. And last one, up and looking straight ahead. Let's roll those shoulders back. As you're standing there, making sure those knees stay nice and loose. Good morning, Bev. I see you popped up there. I always know you're there. Even if you're up visiting with your dad, you can still tune in. That's awesome. Other direction. All right, let's take those arms wide. Remember, if you need to sit at any time, you can. We start with small circles and gradually making them a little bit bigger. And pause. Let's go the other direction, starting small. And making those circles bigger. I doubt Kim will be on here today. She is moving this week, so she's got a lot going on. And shake it out. But she is working that through the Fit Together program through the end of July, so I'm still glad to have her at least partially for a little while longer. All right, let's get those wrists warmed up. Inward circles, keeping that good posture even now. And outward circles. And shake it out. All right, let's do our torso rotation. So you want to draw that belly button in so that you keep that low back nice and flat. Shoulders are back and down. We're just hinging forward, side, back, and side. Being cautious in each direction, keeping that back flat. Just kind of hinging at the hips here. And when you get to the front, go ahead and switch directions. And when you get to the front again, we're going to stand up nice and tall. Okay, let's do those knee hinges. Good posture as we stand here. Upper body stays tall, lifting that outside leg and just hinging at the knee. So you're just pressing that heel forward. Nice steady breathing. And relax that leg down. Of course, you can do that one in the chair if you need to. Other side. Knee up, pressing that heel forward. A lot of you are probably wondering what's in store for Four Seasons as we can graduate to phase 4, the governor's plan here. And just know that we are working on a plan when we have been this whole time for a full reopen of the facility. Let's do our leg sweeps. So sweeping that leg forward and back. Of course, there will be all kinds of precautions and different scenarios for different areas of the gym. So just be ready for an email in the next couple days, kind of guiding you on what's going to be available. And relax that leg to the other side. This one is kind of hard to do sitting, so if you're sitting, you can just do step outs if that works for you. But know that I have some stuff kind of in store for Fit Together to help you guys stay extra safe. And health clubs in general have different rules than other facilities. So we're kind of going through all that stuff with a fine-tooth comb and making sure we're doing everything just right. All right, point and flex here. Definitely do this one seated if you want to. And drawing circles with the toes. All right, and switching direction, same foot. Give that a shake. Good morning, Mickey. Just saw you popped up there. All right, point flex. Oh, and Kim is here today. Good to see you on here, Kim. I wasn't sure if you'd join us or not. And drawing those circles. Other direction, same foot. Ooh, those ankles always feel it, don't they? All right, give that leg a shake. All right, we're ready. So if you can stand, we're going to do those side step reaches. Okay, so same side, arm and leg, reaching in the opposite and out and away from each other. Hand on the chair. And other side. We're just going back and forth. You've got your hand there for balance on your chair. Of course, if you don't need it, that's fine too. You can do this one seated a little bit. You just maybe don't get quite as good of a stretch here. This one is good for if you've been sitting on the couch or the recliner too much. Kind of separate those ribs from the top of the hip. Just being cautious with your back, not to overextend. And I know some of you have cranky shoulders too, so being cautious. One more each side. Reach and reach. Very good. All right, standing next to your chair, we're going to do that tightrope balance where we have that outside leg is the front leg. The leg closest to the chair is your back leg. Okay, your chair to balance on. And we're just going to reach, bring that knee on the inside up and place it right back heel to toe. So you're on that tightrope, you're stepping up, bringing that knee to hip height, and taking it right back and placing it on that rope. Okay, do the best you can here. When you're ready, you add in that arm swing and tap. A little bit of coordination here. Nice and slow and controlled. This is not fast. Hi, Kurt and Martha. Just saw them at walking group this morning. We had a beautiful day for a walk. Nice steady breathing here. Great job, guys. And we've got one more. Of course, if this arm motion is hard, you can skip it. Whew. And plant that foot back down. Good job. Switching to the other side. So we're balancing here. You're using some coordination and you're using some strength to get that leg, knee up. All right. So lots of stuff going on here. Add in the pieces that you can. We're doing the other side. So outside leg is the front leg. Inside leg is the back leg, and we're heel to toe here, okay? Just start with bringing that inside leg up to hip height, plant it right back down in that same tightrope position. When you're ready, add in that arm movement. Tap, plant it right back down. Really focus on your movement, trying to coordinate that. Two more. And plant it right back down. Excellent. All right, we're going to go to the chair now. Go ahead and grab your weights. I've got some 5-pounders today. All right, shoulders are back and down. And for all of our exercises, try to sit away from the back of the chair. Remember, and you draw that belly button in. You're not holding your breath when you do that. You just are activating those core muscles, and that's going to help your posture, okay? We're going to do bicep curls and a front raise, so a combination exercise. So we have an underhand grip right here. Make sure you're not rounded forward. Get those shoulders back and down, sitting up tall. We're curling up first, nice and slow and smooth. And then a front raise, so straight arm, raise those weights up to the shoulder, let them back down. Curl up, and a straight arm front raise. As you're sitting here, making sure your knees aren't touching, okay? Front raise, curling up, nice steady breathing, keeping that good posture. This is where I start to sweat. Forgot to turn my music on. Hopefully you guys have some music on in the background. All right, we have one more here. Curl up, easy down, and a front raise, and easy down. Excellent. Let's shake those arms out a little bit. We're going to do one weight. I got a fly in here. It's annoying me. All right. So we take our one weight. We're going to hold it at our chest. You're sitting towards the front of your chair so that you have a little bit of a space between you and the back of the chair. I'll sit kind of sideways so you can see me a little better maybe. Okay, holding that weight right here at our chest, sitting nice and tall. We're just leaning back. Hold right here. Row, row. As you sit up tall, reach that weight overhead, down to chest, and rounding back. Just a little reach side to side, and then overhead. Skip any parts that maybe don't feel so good. If that overhead reach is hard for you, Just go up part way or skip it if you need to. Activating that core as you do those reaches, especially, so that you keep that spine nice and stable. Nice, steady breathing. Keeping the knees apart. Sometimes they like to touch and breaks, and that takes away from what your core is doing. You know, it's hard to believe, but sometimes when we get weak, our knees like to brace here and do the work for us. I'm going to keep them apart so that the core is doing the work. This is our last one. And reaching overhead. Whew, excellent. All right. Now we're just going to do those wood chops. So we just kind of did that motion side to side. Now we're going to take that and reach that weight down and take it up across to the other side. You can start on whichever side you want. Just make sure you do the opposite side when we switch. All right, so taking that weight, ends of it in both hands here, reaching down, and then reaching up and away the other side. Bring it to the chest, reach it down. Everything is activated here, and those hips are staying stable in your seat. They're not pivoting or sliding to do the reaching. Make sure it's those oblique muscles doing the work, and the arms, of course. Again, if those shoulders are a little cranky, maybe don't use any weight. Use a towel instead to hold on to, or limit your range of motion as you reach overhead. All right, here we go, last one. Reaching down, chest up and away. Bring it back into your chest. Let's shake those arms out a little bit. And we're going to do the same thing, other side. We're just taking it down, bring it to the chest, and reach up and away. Nice and controlled movement here, please. Nothing too fast. I know this is kind of an awkward one, but it gets us doing all kinds of motion that our body would call upon it to do anyway. Here we go, last one. All right, shake those arms out a little bit. We're going to do a tricep press. Okay, so this one is going to be with one weight as well. We're bringing that weight up over our head. Now, if this position is really hard for you, you can just do a regular tricep kickback at the side. But if you're able, I want you to try and do overhead, elbows stay close to the ears. Now, when you get in this position, your back wants to arch. Draw that belly button in so that low back is nice and solid. All right, and we're just taking those elbows to 90 degrees and then we're pushing that weight up. Keep the elbows in. When you go out like this, you're using different muscles. You're like, come on, do it already. Woo. Oh, let's get last one here. Some of you may have stopped sooner, and that's okay too. That's a tough one. All right, let's do our clamshells and our step out. For this one, usually we'll like hold on to a ball or something, or we'll wrap the band around our knees. And if you have a band handy, feel free to do that. But we're just going to do it without otherwise. And I'm just going to hold this weight here kind of like a plank, okay? Nice and firm upper body. That helps me focus on that upper body staying with good posture. Feet are together, knees are together. We're just pushing those knees out, trying to keep the feet firm on the ground. Nice steady breathing. Holding that weight, not letting it rest on your body. I was cheating. I was doing that. And last one. Excellent. All right. Shake those arms out. Rest that weight in your lap. And we're going to go right back to that position. We're going to do our step outs, okay? We'll do 2 and 2 on each side. For these, make sure your shoulders and hips stay facing me or straight ahead, okay? So you don't want to be swiveling in your seat, okay? Feet start together. Weight is right here at the chest. We're just going to step out, step it in. Step out, step it in, other side. Other side, 2 and 2. Whew. Only step as far as your legs are letting you. If it's a little baby step, that's okay. You don't have to go as far as I do. It's taken me a while to build up to be able to go out this far. My hips are usually pretty tight. And if you've had a hip replacement, this might be a little bit challenging for you as well. But we want to work on lifting and stepping and keeping those hips forward. All right, 2 more each side. Excellent. All right, let's do a weight down. We're just going to do regular knee raises here. All right. Actually, let's do a full leg raise. So we're extending one leg out in front of us, toes up. We're just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Maybe you only get 2 inches off the ground. That's okay. You're bracing on the chair, keeping that upper body still. Woo, you feel that? Last one. Step it in, other side. Extend that heel. Now, if this is hard for you to do that many in a row, you could do like 4 on this leg and 4 on the other. Kind of go back and forth. That's okay. Or take a break when you need to. All right, with a pretty straight leg here, we're lifting and lowering. And last 2. Hang in there. Woo! All right, and step it in. Excellent job. Let's shake that body out a little bit. We're going to stand and do a few balance exercises. So make sure your weights aren't right underfoot. We're just going to do a few forward and back hip circles. Now, your circles might not be as big as mine. That's totally okay. All right, it might just be little circles like this, or they could be up and around like mine. So we'll do 4 backward and 4 forward, and then do the other side. Okay? Most importantly, good posture. You can hold onto the wall or your chair, whatever's easiest for you. We're bringing that, we're on our tiptoe here. Both knees are not locked, okay? Got a little bend in that knee. That outside leg we're bringing up, out, around, tap, up, out, and around, and tap. And last one. Whew. Excellent. Same thing, we're just going the other direction. So we're going to bring that knee forward like we're stepping over a fence. Up, over, and down. Somebody in my class yesterday said, that's a short fence. I said, well, it's an electric fence with just the bottom wire on. Whatever you're stepping over here. How's that, 3 or 4? Woo, we'll do 1 more. Very good. All right, switching sides. Remember, whatever motion feels good to you. Don't overdo it here. All right, get yourself set. Neither knee is locked. No more of a bend in that outside leg. You're on your toe. We're going up, out, round, and down. Whew. All right, and then other side. 4, bringing it forward. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Shake those legs out. We're just going to do a standard one leg balance over here on the other side. Okay? So holding onto your chair for whatever support you need. Sometimes you need a whole hand on there, and sometimes the wall is better if you're a little bit taller. Okay, so hold on to the wall for a little bit of balance, get yourself set, activating your core. Shoulders are back and down. You can't have balance without good posture. Okay? And so when you see people walking with walkers or a cane like this, that is, they're never going to achieve good balance that way. They're always going to rely on that device. So posture is so important when it comes to your balance. All right, bringing that outside knee up to hip height preferably, but if you can only bring it up a little bit, that's okay too. Just want those feet off the ground. Okay. If you're feeling good, you can add in outside arm reach. Get yourself set. And if you're feeling really good, you can put both arms up, or you can just kind of decrease support here on the chair. If you need to tap down, that's okay. Making sure that base leg, you don't have that knee locked. Let's ease everything on down. Ooh, shake that leg out a little bit. That's hard on the leg, but it's also strengthening it, making it grab. And then next time makes it easier because it remembers doing it the first time. All right, same thing, other side. Achieve the good posture, drawing the belly button in. Base leg, no locked knee, bringing that outside leg up. Find something to focus on. And when you're ready, you can extend the arm out. Don't have to. If you're good just standing there, that's okay too. Decrease your support, maybe come down to one finger or add in the other side reach. Tapping down that foot whenever you need to kind of reassure yourself. Nice steady breathing. Holding and easing it all down without a plop. All right, excellent. All right, we're going to do our cool down stretches. I'm going to do these in the chair so everybody can see me easily. All right, let's bring one arm across. Once you get that good position and you feel this stretch in your shoulder, the outer part of your shoulder, then you can add in the finger walking. Just want to make sure you achieve that good stretch in the shoulder first. So we did a lot of arm reaches and stuff today. You did a lot of work. But marching those fingers, that's important too. Squeeze and release. All right, other side. Shake that out. Bring that arm across. Make sure you're not hyped up here. Keep that shoulder low. Bring the arm across. The other arm is here to just kind of hang on to it and support it. Add in that finger walking, every finger to the thumb. Keep all those knuckles moving. Work on that arthritis. And squeeze and release. Excellent. Let's do a quick tricep stretch since we did those tricep presses. So you're just taking your hand and patting yourself on the back for a job well done. Reaching those fingertips to between your shoulder blades if you can. If you want to, you can add the other arm up there to help with the stretch. And release. Other side. Fingertips just reaching to the middle of your back. Trying to keep that elbow in nice and close. And maybe this is all you can do. Maybe this is all you can do. That's okay. Get the other hand up there. Get a good stretch. And release. All right, let's do a side stretch so your sits bones stay on the chair. Just reaching right overhead. We might get a little bit of an interruption here. My husband's got to go and pick up our daughter pretty soon, so he's probably going to be leaving soon. More likely we'll get interrupted by the dog than my husband. It's okay. It's just how we deal with things and during the stay-at-home stuff, right? All right, so let's do the quad stretch. So sitting at the edge of your chair, you're just dropping one leg down. Protect the back. Remember, you don't want to arch your back here. Get everything nice and stable and active here. Drop that knee down, and you can shimmy those toes back a little bit if you need to. Brace yourself on the chair, but you want to keep the upper body tall. You don't want to be leaning like this. Okay, nice and tall right here. Add in the outside arm reach. So same arm as the leg that's down. Reaching away from each other. That kind of stretches us all out in the front of the hip. You should feel that too. And then slide on over to the other side, protecting your back, of course. Bracing yourself, getting that good posture. Adding in the reach. Shimmy those toes back for more of a stretch. Whew. It's a lot to take. Reach those fingers and release. Go ahead and slide to the front of your chair. We're extending one leg forward, toes up towards the ceiling, hinging forward, leading with the chest. Well, good morning, Sandy. I just see now that you're on there. I think you've been on there a while. I just couldn't read whose name it was. And switch, other leg, heel down, toes up towards the ceiling, leading with the chest, hinging at the hips. Woo! Get the whole back side of the leg. Go ahead. Okay. And release. Other leg extended forward. Ankle crosses over. Now this one, everybody's a little bit different. Maybe you just get right here and try to angle that knee up for a good stretch. Kind of hold on to it. If you can get above the knee with that ankle, you can plant the foot, okay? Be cautious with this stretch though, because it's not for everybody. If you've had a hip replacement, it may not feel so good. So just try to keep that leg low, crossing it over, and then rotating that knee up towards the ceiling, okay? And then release. Let that leg slide on down. Switching to the other side, and maybe this side's a little different. Get that ankle crossed over. If you keep it down low, try to angle that knee up towards the ceiling to get your stretch. If you can, slide that ankle up above the knee and plant the foot, and then you can hinge forward or hug that knee to get that outer hip stretch. Whatever works for you. Be careful not to force this one. Keep that leg low if you need to. Woo! And let that leg slide on down. Sitting up nice and tall here. Good posture, of course. Drawing that belly button in. All right, hands are in the lap. We're dropping that chin down to our chest without letting the shoulders round forward. You should feel a nice, gentle stretch across the back of the neck, maybe even the upper back here. Slowly lifting the chin and looking over your shoulder. Brief hold here. And then dropping that chin back down to your chest and slowly looking over the other shoulder. Now, while you're in this position, think about where your collarbone is. Making sure it's not hiked up on one side. Keeping that nice and level. And then dropping that chin back down nice and slow. Little pause here, get that good stretch. And then lifting the chin, looking straight ahead. Tilt the ear towards the shoulder. Relax the shoulders down Add in that outside arm reach. You're just reaching that hand away as far as you can. And add in a little bit of pressure. And don't think that that's me whining. That's the dog whining in the background if you hear anything. Oh, yeah, there he goes. He's sad because Les left and I've got him pinned up with a gate. All right, ear to the other shoulder. Add in that reach. He just likes to be around his people. Can't blame him for that, right? Get that good stretch here. Woo. All right. Nice big deep breath in. Nice and smooth. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Nice and deep here. Breathe in. And exhale smooth. Excellent job today, everyone. Be watching for my email probably on Thursday or Friday this week of some updates. I'm probably still going to keep some of the live at home stuff going just for all of you. I know while we're entering phase 4 and whatnot, it's still not 100% safe out there for everybody. So still keep doing what you're doing and try to stay active. And if you feel like you're ready to come back to the gym, and if we open up next week, just come in and just make sure you're doing your hand washing and protecting yourself as best you can. So more info will be coming out in email form this week from Four Seasons and myself from Four Seasons. So be watching for that stuff. I'm going to end the YouTube chat. Thank you for joining me on there, everybody on YouTube. I love that you've joined me. Got several people on there today. That will be recorded and uploaded and I'll send that out in the email so you can do this workout again if you want to. All right, have a good day. See you all soon. And then on